Alright guys, we're back in the junkyard trying to see if we can't find some stuff. You know, we're looking for emblems. I want to start off by saying thank you. We passed 1,000 subscribers, so that's awesome. I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed, and if you're not subscribed and you like this content, go ahead and hit subscribe. It didn't look like there was a whole lot new walking in. There was a Firebird, but it didn't have much on it. So, looks like they've been cleaning this out. This is where all the Hondas usually are. And is that a Fit? Look, I don't know what Fits are, but I kind of do. Rusty and his cousin and his best friend all have Fits, and if this is a Fit, I gotta tell them that it's here. It's a Fit. I'm about to send them a picture. It's actually like pretty close to the picture, to the color of his car, but it's the model of his cousin's, like the newer ones. So I'm 100% about to get the emblems off this. Fit stuff, you never see Fits in the junkyard. And yeah, he's probably about to have to find somebody to watch his kids and come pull parts off this, because you never see Fits in here. So Rusty is the Fit aficionado, but this is, like I said, it's like his cousin's. I think it's a 2nd gen or 3rd gen. Rusty's is a 1st gen. But I did get the Fit emblem. The front end on this thing is gone. It's a good interior car though, but it's got a different colored fender, so it was probably in a wreck before, and something finished her off. But like, I'm sure if these don't take special screws to get out, I'm sure that those are worth getting. So I'm probably going to sit down and pick this car a little bit and try and get some stuff off of it. So there's stuff to take off in there, but I don't have a Phillips head screwdriver, and like everything in that car to take off is with a Phillips head screwdriver. So I'm missing out on it. I mean, kinda, I don't know. There's some switches and buttons in there that I wanted to get off that would have done well, very well, but I forgot I got a flathead screwdriver, but it's too big. So I'm gonna check some more of these Hondas and see what we got, and then we'll work our way back that way. I wish there was some Acuras in here with the emblems on them, because right here's an Acura, but the emblem's gone, and it ain't got no hood. Hey, right there's some Accord emblems. Those sell all day for me. They're like, when I list my emblems, Accord stuff goes pretty quickly. So inside of this guy, I found a flashlight, Pelican 2370. It works. That was in the glove box. Can't go wrong with a flashlight, and this was already pulled out, so I'm gonna grab it. It goes to something in this car. This is it's a Honda. Oh, about fell. I don't know. Future me, remember this car. Figure out what it is. I don't know, is it an Accord? A couple of guys looking for a Monte Carlo. I know I've seen like 3 or 4 back here, like where we're at, but this is all new stuff. This is where the white Astro used to be, that had the cleanest interior you ever saw in your life. I'm pretty sure they crushed it, but this was empty like the last time that we were here, which would have been the last video, and now it's full again. So these vehicles come in and out of here like crazy. Has a Mitsubishi back there. It's pretty cool. I don't think it has any emblems though. I don't know. I'm gonna look around here, see what we can find. There's a, what is that, a Mercedes or a BMW? It's older. It's cool looking. I wore my $150 shoes in here today. BMW. I'm probably gonna get those emblems. I bet they're good. All right, so this one was really brittle and it broke right there after the 4. So we're not getting those now. I'm sure there's something else. There's a bunch of new cars right here. Here's a Grand Marquis, and I've never had these emblems, and this one seems like it's just gonna pull off with no effort. So it did. So I'll grab these and try them. I'll try anything. Watch. I don't know if it has any prongs. Felt like it did. Yeah, it had 1, 2 of them. This one didn't have any. Oh well. We got those. We'll try them. Found an Acura. I'm gonna get that off. But back there was an Astro buried back there that somebody had. I think it was registered for last year, 2024, and they had started converting it into a camper van, and then I don't know if the motor blew up or what, but it ended up here. It was stripped out. There was nothing in it. I think the only thing that I got out of it was those little breakaway keys, like little plastic things that you stick in the keyhole and it'll unlock it like once. And so I have a brand new set of those for my Astro. But we're gonna get that Acura emblem right there. Toyota Highlander, we're getting those. Toyota, like, I don't know, like pretty much every Toyota, if I find the emblems for them, they do good. And the full set, like these Highlander emblems, I have a set right now. I think they're listed for like 70. I mean, you guys know I don't pay nothing for these, so if I get an offer, I'll take it. Like that, those are good. And now we've got all the Highlander emblems. These you got to be careful with because they're like embedded, so you got to like work the bottom of it and pull it out. And they're still, this adhesive comes off good too. So I really like newer Toyotas. I haven't really had one that ever gave too much trouble. Like Dodge gives trouble. Their adhesive's pretty good. But we'll see what else we can find. You know what I've never had? Anything Pontiac. I think it's time to try it. Pontiac Torrent. I don't know, but I'm getting them. Set you guys right there to so we can try and get this off together. I'm not sure how this is on there, but feels like it's glued. You just want to be careful with it. I think it's just adhesive holding it on. There we go. Yep, that's just a sticker holding it on. So it's a little faded, but that's okay. It's still in one piece. I guess I'll go ahead and get the Torrent. Good advice for getting ones that are separated like this: bring Ziploc bags with you so that all the letters are still together and you remember what they go to. We've got a Saturn Chrysler minivan. I really wish that I could. I don't want to like sit around in vehicles all day, but I'd like to find an iPod or something in one of these. I haven't even thought about getting manuals lately, and this one's got them sitting in the cab here. I know this Nissan book right here is good. Sure, we'll grab it. I'll leave the rest of them there in pretty rough condition. This guy right here, it's a Mazda. I was wondering, but it's got, there went my bag. It's got, okay, it's just that. Is the book in here anywhere? No. I don't see it. There's a window back there. These knobs. That's off of a Mazda truck. I need to remember that. But those knobs are hard to find. I remember when I had my Celica, I needed some switches for the AC control. Dude, I couldn't find those for anything. Finally, in this junkyard, one got brought in, and the interior was perfect on it. It matched mine. I pulled the rug out of it and used it. It had all the switches, and there's like a little grill piece that goes on the Celicas. It was a 5th gen Celica. So like in between the hood and the bumper, there was a little grill piece. And I'd been looking for that, and I found one. Well, dadgum, right there's a little glove box lock. I'll grab that. Well, it's got a key. Never mind, I'm not grabbing that. That was bad on my part. That one don't have a key. Okay, first of all, we have an old ABS emblem right there and an old Ranger emblem right there. Alright, so my GoPro died, but this Ranger right here had emblems on both sides of it. We got both of those. We got the ABS emblem. I guess if we find anything else, it's going to be on my phone. So the quality may be different. I think my phone's quality is better, but if there's a difference, that's why my GoPro died. I found this Jeep bag. It was in here. It's pretty dirty, but maybe it's worth something. I don't know. Alright, I found another Highlander, so we're gonna grab those guys. Alright, so we got all the Highlander emblems. There's another Toyota Sequoia. I need to check these Highlanders for the manuals. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna get those emblems, and I think we're gonna be done because we've been in here, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and that's usually my cutoff time because it's hot. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'll update you. So we got all the emblems off of the Sequoia. I come over here and there's an Acura. I walked by this earlier and didn't see it. So I'm gonna get the Acura emblems off of it, because Acura is good. Alright guys, I think that's what we're gonna call it. That Acura had a manual in it. It had like the outer cover for the manual and all that. Pretty good pick, honestly. This whole area right there had not been picked over hardly at all, especially for what I pick off of them. So as long as I don't see anything cool on the way out of here, we have our bag full. I'm gonna guess and say it'll be $10. Usually when my bag's this full, that's what it is. So I will let you guys know how much we pay before we leave. I need to run to Lindsay's grandparents' shop. They're having a yard sale tomorrow, and I gotta drop some stuff off. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll head back to the house, clean all these up, and see what the estimated value is. All right guys, we're back home. We will empty out the bag and see what we've got. A book. A book. Uh-oh. That emblem sticking to that book. The books, I might wipe like that off because it looks like a raccoon walked across it. But they don't typically take any cleaning. We got some emblems. We'll get all these cleaned up, and I'll do a pan over showing them. We've got a book cover for a Mazda. We've got that Nissan Altima 2009. Some more emblems. Some more emblems. This is to that Honda, whatever that was. I don't know. I got this is like a lug key It was in that Honda Fit. I just grabbed it. I don't know what it goes to, but maybe it's worth something. He gave me everything for free, so. No. Dude. So the fit emblem broke in my bag. I loaded it down too much. Well, looks like Rusty's getting a free fit emblem. That sucks. That was probably one of the best ones we had. I don't know. We'll have to go through them and see. Get them all cleaned up. I'll let them soak. Oh, there's our flashlight. That flashlight was a good find. I love flashlights. This is probably one of my best emblem hauls I've had in a while. Like, they had a lot of new stuff in there. So now we just gotta clean them up and list them. And this isn't a necessary step. Like, you could still you can still get decent money and not clean everything. I like for my pictures to look as good as they can, and this really doesn't take all that long, and I enjoy it. It's soothing. I like doing dishes. I like doing stuff like that, so I don't really mind it. And sometimes some of these emblems like clean, like I've had some that had moss and stuff grown on them, and it really changes the look of the emblem. So do it how you want it. Some people even like peel all the stickers off and re-stick them. I don't. That's too much. I mean, that's all up to you. Not my thing. But emblems are my thing. Especially like these older ones, like ones off of 80s vehicles. Those things probably haven't even like seen soap in 20 years, so they can really brighten up. There's been a couple people that comment about the time it takes to do all this. The way that I see it is reselling is my full-time job. The way I see it is I could either do this, go to one place like once a week and get multiple things that equal however much money this adds up to, or I could drive all over a city to every thrift store that they have and potentially not walk out with anything. Because I have went out thrifting. If you didn't know, I have another channel that's Adam Sandler stuff and thrifting content. I've went out and not found anything and driven. It takes me 30 minutes to get to my nearest town from my house. So with those odds, I like going to yard sales and I like going to the junkyard. I do enjoy thrift stores, but thrift stores aren't as good as they were 5-10 years ago. But my junkyard has stayed pretty consistent. Alright guys, so all these have been listed. We got our emblems over here, they've been drying. I'm gonna get these and take them in the living room, get them listed, and then I'll give you guys a total on what everything's valued at. Alright guys, so we got everything added up and listed. It came out to $442 listed value. Realistically, it'll probably be somewhere around like $350-ish, I'd say. That's accepting offers on stuff. Some stuff will sell for full asking price, but I don't know, like 3 hours of stuff, you know, going to the junkyard, all that. I've never showed my storage system for my stuff. I have a shelf over there with all the books on it, but so I have these shelves right here. This is like for small things that I found thrifting or yard selling. That's where all the smalls, like little toys, wallets, and train parts, buttons, you know, anything small goes in there. All my emblems. We have GMC up top. We have Chevy stuff. We have Dodge. We've got Ford. I think the Ford drawer is the one that sells the least. I feel like I never pull anything out of the Ford stuff. Toyota. We got the Honda. I think Honda probably does the best. I feel like that one, and maybe GMC. Those are the ones that I pull the most out of. This is other GM. We got Cadillac, Pontiac. I lied earlier too. I do have a Grand Am emblems in there, but I've never had the Pontiac emblem. There is a plastic piece that holds fuses off of a GM vehicle. That's Jeeps down there. Nissans, I think that's like other foreign, maybe, I'm not sure. That's a Forester, okay. And that's just pieces. That's out of an Avalanche. Where did that guy come? How did he get in the bag? It's a stink bug. How did he get in that bag? This is off of a Toyota pickup. That's off a Toyota pickup. This is out of a, I want to say, Grand Cherokee. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a little fun along the way. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you next time. One more thing. The last thing I forgot to show that we got in the junkyard out of that glove box was the Pelican 2370. I looked it up. These things brand new are $50. So I got a $50 flashlight for free.